Have you surrendered to the fact that God called you to travel all over the world? Have you surrendered to the fact that you can be used by God in a mighty way? Have you surrendered to the fact that God chose you and not your sister, that God chose you and not your mother, that God chose you? Have you really surrendered to the fact that God called you to make millions, that God called you to reach millions? Have you surrendered to the fact that God called you to speak life into other people? Let's start right there. Have you totally
and give it up for the amazing A.B.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Look, y'all, come on in, share. We're going to talk about it today. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to tag some people to get on in here. I got a good topic for you today. Are you that person? You are powerful in private. I was thinking about yesterday how the gifts and talents and works and all those different things. I started thinking back on some of my clients and the different conversations we have when we by ourselves, different people that I talk to when we're by ourselves, and they are such powerhouse women. But sometimes they don't show up as a powerhouse woman. Sometimes they get in the room and they shrink back. Sometimes they get in the room and they dummy down. They withhold the power that they really want to walk in. So if you're just coming in, I'm talking about stop being powerful in private. Right? We sometimes talk on the phone with our girlfriends and we have all these deep revelations. We say, God has been speaking to me, and everything that you're saying is so powerful. It's so powerful to the point that you go into a praise or you go into a place of worship when you're listening to God download things in you. You know you have what it takes. You know that it's something more in you, but you are so powerful in private. But when you get in public, you shrink back. When you get amongst people, when you get on stage, you withhold the full power. I want to talk to that woman today. You know that there's more in you. You know that God is calling you to a higher place. And you say, you know what, AB, I'm tired of playing. I'm tired of hiding in the back. I'm tired of being powerful in private. I am so sick and tired of every time I get around people who I think that higher than me, that I think make more money than me, that I think that's another place in me. I dummy down because I feel like I have to go into student mode. I have to feel like that I don't have anything to bring to the table. I don't have any value to add. I want to talk to that person today. I want to first start off with, you are more powerful than you are giving yourself credit for. You are more anointed than you will ever realize. And coming into 2023, it is your time to stop being powerful in private, but you shrink back in public. You dummy yourself down around people. And I jot down some notes that I want to take, I guess about 4 or 5 steps that we want to take so we can really begin to rise up and show up when we need to show up. And you hear a lot of people show up. But what are the steps that's going to help me show up? I think back sometimes when I speak, I don't always show up in the full power that I know I can. I've been in some atmospheres where I laid to the back. I set aside because either I didn't feel a need for my gift or I felt that the people that was speaking or the people that was God was using, I felt like they had it. So I sat to the back and I had to really ask myself, why did I do that? What was the need for me to shrink down and not come to the front of the room? Have you fully surrendered to the call on your life? Have you fully surrendered to the fact that God has called you to do whatever he's shown you to do? Have you surrendered to that? Have you surrendered to the fact that God called you to be great? Have you surrendered to the fact that God called you to travel all over the world? Have you surrendered to the fact that you can be used by God in a mighty way? Have you surrendered to the fact that God chose you and not your sister, that God chose you and not your mother, that God chose you? Have you really surrendered to the fact that God called you to make millions, that God called you to reach millions? Have you surrendered to the fact that God called you to speak life into other people? Let's start right there. Have you totally surrendered? Have you totally surrendered to the call that's upon your life? Have you totally surrendered? And if you totally surrendered, what are the blockages that are preventing you from showing up in a powerful, powerful way? Because if your gifts make room for you, then if you don't have room for your gift to be utilized, that means you are not showing up in the full power that God has called you to. That gift can be the gift of cooking, the gift of healing, the gift of motivating people, the gift of speaking, the gift of helping people, counseling, coaching, whatever the case may be, what it's doing, whatever the case may be. If God has called you to that gift and you say, I know this is my gift, I know this is what God called me to do, are you really showing up in a full power? And some of us, we have many gifts. Are you utilizing all of your gifts? I want you to sit and ponder that for a moment. Or are you the person where you're running? You're running from the fact that God called you. You're running because you are scared. You're running because you don't think you're good enough. You're running because some people told you wasn't qualified. You, for whatever reason, whether you think it's going to be too hard, whether you have to come out of your comfort zone, are you running? Are you running from the very thing God called you to that can help free somebody else? And that would make perfect sense to why you are powerful in private, but you shrink back in public because you have not totally surrendered to your call yet. We have certain levels to our callers. We have certain levels to our giftings. But the goal and the key is to surrender it. And when you surrender to it, now you know what it is. Now you need to know how it functions, how it operates, how it moves. So if you know what your gifts are, I want you to take your time. I want you to write down your gifts. If your gift is healing, whatever it is, write down your gift. And when you write it down, I want you to go through each and every one of your gifts, whether it's leadership, whether it's to influence people. Have you totally surrendered to it? Like, I know my gift is empowering and training women, branding, all those things. Have I totally surrendered to my gift? Yes, I have. Am I learning to surrender more to my gift? Yes, I am. For so long, I was powerful in private because when I got in public, I didn't want nobody to tell me to go shut up. I didn't want nobody to tell me, girl, sit down, you don't know what you're doing. But in that time of me being powerful privately, God was developing and molding my gift. I want you to write this quote down. Whatever good thing you build ends up building you. So if you are in the process of building your gift and nurturing your gift and developing your gift, guess what? Your gift is going to build you up. Your gift is going to develop you, develop your character, develop your tenacity, develop your perseverance. It's going to develop those things. Why? Because you are building it. And if your gift can build you, it can build others. If your gift can heal you, it can heal others. If your gift can motivate you, it can motivate others. I don't know about you, but sometimes I listen to some of my messages, especially when I'm going through something. I can look whether my YouTube videos or go back through TikTok videos, and I can find something that I said a year ago. And it can send me to a place where I am so encouraged, because I understand if my gift can heal and motivate me, it is doing and will do the same thing for somebody else. Just like I'm cooking. If I don't like what I cook, I'm not going to feed it and serve it to somebody else. If you are a speaker, can you listen to your message and it encourage you? Or do you listen to your message to critique you, to find fault in what you're saying or how you look? So the first thing is getting to know your gift, how it operates, how it functions. Some people's gift has to be in an atmosphere where the anointing is being pulled on, like in a church service, in an atmosphere, in a conference. Other people gift can flow in the line of Walmart, in the line of Publix. They don't need the atmosphere for their gift to flow. Most of the time, I flow in a word of wisdom and prophecy. Do I have to be in a church building or a service for my prophetic gift to flow? No, I don't. It flows in Walmart. It flows wherever I go, because I've took the time and I nurtured and I cultivated it. And I understand how it works. I can feel a person's presence, their energy. I'm a seer, so God can show me something, especially when I'm helping my client build their brands. It's like God can show me where they're going, and it makes sense. Now, the problem come in is when they are not in a place of maturity to see that far. So knowing how your gift functions is an asset to you. So now you know how to conduct yourself. You know what atmospheres you need to be in. You know how to use it properly, because you don't want to be immature trying to mature a gift. You allow your gift to mature you. And in return, the gift is matured and you are matured. And once you know how your gift flows and operates, now it's time to develop it. When I think back to how I started mentoring as a teenager. I started Bible study with the kids in my living room. Now, most of the kids were coming just because I was cooking food, but that's where I started. Then I started doing women's groups, support groups, women conferences. And over the years, to transition into different things in ministry. Within that time frame, I was developing a love and a passion for women. I can tell a woman what place in life she's in when she comes to me. I can tell her the direction she needs to go. I can pretty much tell her some of the things that she has been through. I can read her so well. And that's only because I took years in developing my gift. There are some things that you can't tell me pertaining to the different things that women go through. Not just because I'm a woman, but I took my time. I listened to the women that were coming to me. I took my time to get to know them, to get to know their pain, get to know their heart, get to know what they was going through. Then I begin and sit and ask God to give me a strategy, give me a plan, give me the wisdom, and to lead her to a place of purpose. So that way she don't have to hurt anymore. She don't have to be lost anymore, that she can have clear direction. My superpower is helping women to discover who she is. And that's only because I spent so many years not knowing who I was, doing things that what I thought other people wanted me to do, or what was the right thing to do. So a woman's identity is like, if I can help her unlock that, I believe a whole new world will open up for her. That's because we make decisions based off who we are in that time of life we are at. We make decisions of what we want to do, who we connect with, who we marry, how we do our business, according to who we think we are. And if my gift is helping women to develop their identity, that means I have to know what a false identity looks like. That means I got to know, how do a woman act? How does she speak? How does she live her life when she don't know herself? Most of the time, if you look back over your life, if you are a woman, you're a listener, you look back over your life and you look at some of the decisions that you have made, can you honestly say that at that time, I did not know who I was? I didn't know my worth. I didn't know my place in God, because I made decisions based off a temporary feeling and versus a permanent location. So when you have taken your time to know how your gift operates, you have took your time and you have developed it. Now, get this, now you have to learn to flow in it. In your ministry, in your business, on your workplace, you have to learn how to flow in your gift, so that way it comes naturally. Because if your gifts is a way of God bringing the wealth to you, do you know how to properly flow in your gift? That's going to take some years. I'm flowing in my gift right now. This is what it looks like to flow in your gift. You're able to articulate what somebody needs to do in their next life. You're able to come up with strategic planning. You're able to come up with divine downloads. You're able to come up what to do next. You're able to come up with products and services. You're able to come up with witty ideas and inventions. You're able to figure out what the people need. You figure out the need, and now you figure out what gift do I need to operate in to meet the need. And some of you, you're in a line that you don't know how to put things in perspective. You don't know how to structure your coaching or your speaking business. Some of you don't know how to properly get on stages and articulate your story and give your message. Some of you don't know how to sell your products and services without being salesy. Some of you don't know how to put together a website and brand your business. That's my lane of genius. So it's my job to learn how to flow in it effectively, so that you can get to a place where your problems can be answered. So if you're looking like, okay, Epi, well, I really don't know what my gift is, I want you to sit down and write down all the things that you know how to do, and it comes effortlessly. Because God placed the gift on it. Looking like this, our gift was in us when He created us. Life buries it. It can bury it, or it can reveal it. And that's when you've walked to a place of purpose. My hardships, all the different things I've been through in life, it revealed my purpose. It revealed the thing that I feared the most. It revealed my power, my superpower. It revealed a part of Angela that was buried in a molestation. It was buried in being a single mom. It was buried in a struggle. So now discovering that you got to peel back the layers so that now you can learn how to properly flow in what God has called you to do. Sometimes there's a disconnect. And the disconnect comes from you trying to go this route and you listening to everybody else, but your gifts calling you here. It's calling you to flow. And then you second guess yourself so much because you don't want to mess up like you used to. You don't want to get things wrong. You want to make the right decision. So now you have to trust yourself in flowing in your gift. And there is no right or wrong way for you to flow in your gift because it's your gift. I can't say you're not operating your gift correctly. Only thing I can say is you're not operating in your gift to the fullest capacity and the power that God called you to. I can help you nurture the gift, figure out the gift, and help you flow in the gift, but it's your responsibility to be a good steward over the gift. Let's put it like this. I love presents. I love somebody to come and give me a gift, whether it's a new purse, whether it's earrings, whether it's I love belts. I love my gloves. Oh, I don't have my gloves on, but I love gifts, right? And don't give me a gift that I don't like. I'm not a card person. I have a hard time going and pick out cards. I'm not a card person. But if you took your time and you made the card and you wrote the card, now that gift have meaning for me because the gift was picked out for me. When most people pick gifts or give gifts, they give it according to what they think you want or according to what they want, but they just gave it to you. Aren't you so glad that God is not like that? God gave each and every one of us a gift to fulfill his purpose on our lives. So our gift not only is good for us, but it is good to the world. When we give gift to people, it only satisfies that person. When God gives gift to us, it satisfies everybody around us when we know how to flow in it properly, right? So the fourth thing in developing this gift, you want to learn how to give it freely. Dr. Miles Monroe said this. He said, when you figure out your gift, you give it away. Right now, I am giving away my gift. I'm giving you the words that God gave me. I'm giving you strategy. Some of you, I'm giving you life. I'm motivating you. I'm pushing you to dig deeper into your gift. But it's doing something to your spirit. It's doing something to your mood. And you may think about this throughout the day. You may come back and think about this. So if you're just coming in, you see the title, Stop Being Powerful and Private, and you think about the nature of me giving this gift freely. And when I give you this gift freely, it does something to me because now I am meeting a basic human need of contribution. I'm giving of myself. I'm giving of my spirit and my soul because I know the words that I'm speaking gives life. I know that the words that I'm speaking, it changes things. So now I've mastered the art of giving my gift freely. And when I give my gift freely to the world, then I can be compensated for my gift. I need y'all to get that. When I'm willing to give myself freely in my gift, then I can be compensated for my gift. Say yes, I'm glad. So when you learn, like if you're a speaker, minister, doing these Facebook Lives, doing conferences, that's giving your gift freely. What you're saying is, God, I honor the gift that you gave me. And I realize my gift is to the world, it's to the church, it's to the ministry, it's to my community, that I'm giving it not for self-gain, but to uplift the people that may be dying. So you don't have time to be powerful in private. You have to show up publicly in the full power, knowing the giftings and the calling that God has placed on your life. So that means you have to allow these gifts to flow freely. And this is something I just thought about. Now you have to trust yourself enough. And you can't trust yourself enough when you haven't been through the training or the coaching or the cultivating to develop your gift. There's so many people that are just sitting, waiting because they don't trust themselves. They're trying to live this perfect life. So they're not allowing the gift to flow freely. Like I can write down 2 things on a piece of paper because I understand how my gift flows and how my gift operates. I can turn on the camera and I can just start talking, knowing that whatever that you need to hear, God is going to drop it in my spirit at the moment you need to hear it. So that means I trust myself and I trust God enough to give me what you need to hear in the moment. So now, because I've learned to flow in it easily, now I am not in resistance. And when you're in resisting and operating in the gift, you hinder somebody else's breakthrough because you are in an inner war with yourself, with your spirit, and with the call that's on your life. So we're talking about stop being powerful privately and show up powerful in public, trusting who you are, trusting the gift God placed on the inside of you, but most of all, trusting the Spirit of God that resides in you. That's how you flow in the gift. You say, God, I trust you enough so every time I open my mouth, I know you're going to feel it. God, I trust you enough that every time I walk in the room, you're going to give me what to say. God, I trust you enough that every time the door opens, I already know what to do because I am in divine alignment with who you have called me to be. And I have surrendered to the fact that not only do I have a gift, get this, but I am the gift. You to understand you just don't have a gift, but you are the gift. And because you are the gift, that means in this realm, in the flow, titles does not matter. Positions does not matter because you're operating as the gift and not in a title or position. You can call me AB for the rest of my life. I don't care. Because wherever I go, if people do not know my name, if they don't know me, my gift will flow freely because I trust it. I have developed it. I have mastered it enough to know that wherever I go and I am in a surrender mode, that God can use me to whatever capacity that I surrender to. I don't have to go and ask for a mic. My gift is going to make room for me. I don't have to go into a room and announce, hey, I'm the world's master fire speakers trainer. I'm this, I'm that. My gift is going to operate freely because I know wherever I go on an assignment that my gift is needed in the room. Okay, so now we have number 1, know your gift. Number 2, develop your gift. Number 3, flow in your gift. Number 4, give it freely. But this is what I want you to know. The last part. Let me see who on here. Lorraine, Tamika, Daphne. Hello, y'all. Showing up heavy. She said, trust myself. This is heavy. So look, this is happening right now. I just pray. See, look at that. Look at that. So look, this is what I want you to know. This is what I want you to know. I need you to hear me. I need you to get close to the camera. I need you to hear me so clearly. So clearly. I need you to get this. I need you to know that your gift is valuable. I need you to know that your gift is valuable. Your gift is valuable. So I want you to say your name. Tamika, your gift is valuable. Daphne, your gift is valuable. Lorraine, your gift is valuable. If you're listening on replay, I need you to say, my gift is valuable. 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 Right? Daphne said, which means I am valuable. Yes, my gift is valuable. And get this, there is no price tag on that value. There is no price tag on that value. There is no dollar amount on the value that God placed inside of you. There is not an amount of money that I can come up with in my head to put a price tag on your value. But get this. It is only as valuable as you see it. Oh, can somebody drop the mic? Come on. Come on. Drop the mic. It is only as valuable as you see it. It is only as valuable as you see it. If you only see what you do is valuable $25, that's the value other people want to see it. If you only see that you got a dollar value, that you can go to the dollar store and you can pick up your gift that God freely gave you, then it's going to be worth $1. If you only say, you know what, my gift is only $50 today. That's how you're showing up as a $50 value. If you say, I'm going to give an event and the ticket's going to be $25, that's the price that you have valued your gift. Can we have a transparent moment? Can we have a transparent moment? So during the tour last year, I started off the tickets. I wanted the tickets to be $199, and the tickets were $199. The speaker fees were something else, and I didn't have outside vendors. So I had everything priced of what I wanted to profit and all that. So as time went by, things wasn't moving. I dropped the price to $99. Okay, and I'm already like a 12-hour event. You got travel expenses, you got hotels, you want to provide food for the people, you have decorations, stand on your feet, 12 hours, setting up, breaking down. $99 was just not the value that I wanted. So when ticket sales wasn't going how I wanted to, boom, I dropped the price to $49. So the $49, I'm like, okay, Lord, like this is crazy, right? So they had a 4-payment plan with Sizzle. So with some cities, when things got real tight, like Dallas, that's the 16-hour drive. You got gas expenses, hotels, food, all those things. I dropped the price down to $25. Now, was that the original plan that God gave me? No, it wasn't. Was that the price God gave me? Was that the price that I knew that the value that I was bringing to those cities? Was that the value? No. So what happened was, this is what God showed me. I lowered my financial thermostat to fit other people's versus provoking them to stretch their financial thermostat to meet the value that I was providing them from each city. We had speakers to travel from all over the world. They came and gave so much value. The people were blessed in every city. Healing took place, breakthroughs took place. I mean, women were writing books and starting businesses in every city. But get this, they all said it was well worth what I spent. Most people complained about the 12 hours, but most of them people that complained, all of them people that complained, guess what? They did not want to leave. I knew the value of the tour. but I lowered the value to fit others people's budgets and how they seen the value was versus standing firmly on what I know I offer. So can we say next year in 2023 is a whole new ball game? Because not only do I have the testimonials, the social proof, the receipts, but now I understand my value to the fullest. So no more of dropping prices, because I understand more and more how my gift operates when doing this tour, going to different cities. Now I really understand to the fullest capacity what I bring to the table, what I bring into women's lives. I understand fully what I provide for my clients, the services I provide for them. I understand the value. When I listen to the testimonials, when I listen to the stories, when I listen to how my clients talk to me, I understand the role my gift play in their life. That's why I said you just don't have a gift, but you are the gift. I am a gift to this world. And it's up to me to show the value in my gift. Because you may just look at me as a Black woman with these braids in her hair, with these long nails, with some silver earrings on, but you don't see my gift yet. You don't see my gift until I decide to operate and flow in it freely. Just like when somebody see you, they just may see a man, a woman, a single mother. They may see somebody who's struggling. They may see somebody who's trying to get their life together. They maybe see a person that is lonely. They may see an older woman. They may see a crippled woman, a lame woman, a woman in a wheelchair. But when you look at me through the realm of the spirit, I assure you, you will see the gift that is on my life and a gift that I operate in, because you had to look at yourself from the eyes of God, not from the eyes of other people or the eyes because you're in a situation right now. You got to understand that your gift is more valuable than where you live. Your gift is more valuable than what you have in your bank account. Your gift is more valuable than how you live in your life right now. I need you to understand that you are the gift. And then when you show up in the full value, now you can get the value that you need in your life. Now you can get the clients. Now you can get the growth. Now you can see things manifest in your life because you understand that not only do I am the gift, but I have a gift that you need in your life to take it to the next level. That's why your gift is valuable, because your gift can unlock some things for somebody else. Your gift can release some things to somebody else. Your gift can unleash some things for somebody else. Let me see who on the line. Let's see who on the line. So your gift is valuable. And if your gift is valuable and you are valuable, I need you to answer this question for me. Are you showing the value? Are you showing the value? Are you really showing the value? Are you really showing your value? Or are you holding back because you say, I'm afraid, this is not comfortable? Are you showing your value? Are you showing your value in your marketing? Are you showing your value in your content? If I look at your website, do I see the value? Because a person, get this, a person only going to invest in the level of value that they see in you. I had to sit back and I have to ask myself this question. Angela, are you showing people the full value of the tour? Because people only going to react to the value that they see. So if you're not showing the value, they can't see the value. If I'm branding myself, and those who know me know that my primarily gift It's training. Yes, I can do some amazing websites and flyers, and I'm gifted in that area, talented in that area. But is that the dominatory gift that I want to flow in? We have so many other gifts and talents. What I want you to discover today, what is your dominatory gift? And this dominatory gift is going to open up many doors for your other gifts to operate as well. I want you to hear that. What is your dominatory gift? What is your gift that is the strongest? The gift that is more powerful? The gift that you flow in it easily and effortlessly? If you say it's motivating people, that's your business. You in business to motivate people. You in business to empower people. Don't just look at it as I want to share my story. I want to travel the world speaking. I am operating in my dominatory gift. And that dominatory gift is going to open up doors for me and allow me to flow in all of my other gifts. But what the problem is, you keep looking over a gift that God wants to bring to the forefront of your life. You keep looking over something that you feel that is so minute. I want you to think about this for a moment. If you are called to speak, whether you're preacher, minister, pastor, motivational speaker, coach, author, whatever, right? If your gift is to motivate people, I need you to put yourself in a place where you need motivation. Put yourself in a place where you need to be uplifted. Put yourself in a place where you feel discouraged. Put yourself in a place you want to give it up and you want to let go everything. Step in that place. And when you step in that place, I want you to think about what's going on through your mind. What are you feeling? What are your thoughts? What are your actions? You're frustrated. You're mad. You're down. You're sad. You're all these things. And if I come along with my dominatory gift to motivate, and I help shift your energy and your mood, and now you went from sad, frustrated, down, wanting to give up, to a place where you can conquer everything, you can go through everything, and you're in a full place of happiness and bliss. Don't you think I need to be compensated for that? Because I just came and answered your problem. That's how God gives us gifts and talents to operate. That we literally get to motivate people by using a gift we was given freely. We get to build a life off a gift that was given to us freely. We get to build wealth from a gift that was given to us freely. We get to change the world from a gift we was given freely. We were blessed to be a gift to our men, our women, kids, old, whatever. We were given a gift freely to break shackles, to open up prison doors, to heal the sick, to open up blinded eyes, to raise the dead. We was given a gift freely, so that we can build a life, so that we can pay our bills, we can leave a legacy, we can travel, we can do all those things from a gift. If you have a gift of writing, guess what? Use your gift of writing to write messages, create legacies for the next generation. That's why Hallmark is in a high demand, because people want to get their thoughts from their head and their heart onto a piece of paper. That is a gift. And when you understand those things in a gift, you don't have time to be powerful and private. I need you to say to yourself, it is time to show up in the full power. Come on. It is time to show up in my full power. And when you show up in that full power, you will see your life change. Come on. I need you to write in the comment section, it's time for me to show up in the full power of me operating in my gift. When you understand the value that you bring, you will show up in your full power. I had somebody reach out to me. She was like, well, I was on your website and I seen your prices. And basically she was saying it was above her budget. She couldn't wait till her money come in. And I said, I still want to go up, because even at the prices where they are now, and I look and see how hard I work, the sweat that I put into it, the thought process I put into it, the creativity I put into it, the wisdom that God gave me to bring something together that was confusing to you, the time, the energy, the love that I put into it, was that price worth it? Something that you will benefit from for the rest of your life. The amount that I get paid is only temporary. I need y'all to get that. The amount that you paid, I only get to experience it maybe a couple of times, whether it's paying a bill, but you get to experience what I did for you a lifetime. And that's the same way when you provide service for somebody else. They may pay you one time, but they get to live off your gift for a lifetime. Every time my clients pick up their book, and they will pick it up for the rest of their life. Their grandchildren will pick it up. The next generation will pick it up. But I only got paid that one time. And the time, the energy, the creativity, the wisdom and knowledge, was it worth the amount they paid to utilize my gift to produce something that's a legacy for their family? The next time you look at a price, the next time you see an invoice amount, I want you to ask yourself, how long will I benefit from using their gift? And how fast will they spend that money? I need you to think about it like that. Think about your phone, think about your laptop, think about your whatever it is that you use. And you complain about the price that you paid. But I want you to think about, how long do you get to benefit from that gift? Like, how long? I paid maybe $100 for this phone, but I've had this phone several years. I get to experience this phone for several years, but the company I paid for it, the money that I spent is long gone. See, in this season, I want you to see the value that you provide. I want you to see how powerful you are, because we don't have time to be sitting in somebody's back closet talking about, I'm just waiting on God to call me to the forefront. You talking about, I don't think it's my time. No. I want you to see the value that you bring and the value of who you are. I need you to see without a shadow of a doubt how valuable you are. Let's take my coaching training or speakers training, right? I'm having the pink holiday promo going on, $497 per course. It's an 8-module course, and you get certification at the end. Let's think about it. $500. I get $500 one time from every person who signs up. How long do they get to benefit from that training? And they get access to the training for a lifetime. If it's 5 years from now, they get to go back and replay and replay and replay. They still benefiting from something they paid 5 years ago. But I only benefited one time. Think about that for a moment. I get to see people reap the wisdom, the knowledge that God poured into me. And they reap it every time they watch it. But I only get compensated one time. Think about that for a moment. When I build my clients' websites, I only get compensated one time, but they get to use that website for many years to come. They get to build their business. They get to receive payments. They get to house their online business in the website that I built one time, and I only got compensated one time. They get to reap the benefits for years to come. In this season, it is time to shift your perspective about what you put value on and how you value it. Don't stop putting value on things that does not bring you value. I need y'all to write that down. Don't put value on things that does not bring you value. I'm going to say that one time for the person that just got a call and it interrupted this Facebook Live, right? Stop putting value on things and people who do not bring you value in return. So that means stop putting energy in things that don't bring you value. Stop giving out your money to things that don't bring you value. Stop going to places that don't bring you value, because what those things do, they are keeping you powerful and private, and they're not bringing you to the place where you come to the front of the room so that you can be displayed in the power that God called you. We put value on things that don't even matter. I don't care about somebody spammed you. Somebody sent you a crazy message. There's no value in that. I don't care. Somebody got a divorce. That don't bring you value. Half of the stuff we see on the news do not bring value to my life. Okay, it's raining outside, but that don't bring you value. How does that allow you to operate in your gift more efficiently? Think about that for a moment. How is it bringing value to your life? Some of the TV shows we watch does not bring value. It don't bring value. It really don't bring value. It don't. Some of the things we buy don't bring us value. It don't add value to our life. It does nothing. It does nothing. It's no value. It's no value. Coming into this next season, I need to get this, that everybody that's connected to me and everybody that's looking to connect to me, you may be looking at this Facebook Live, you may have never heard of me. I am Angela Brain. I train speakers, authors, and coaches to show up powerfully when they hit the stage. I help you to overcome those limiting beliefs that keep you playing small, that keep you dumbing down. I provoke your spirit man, your purpose, your gifts and talents to rise up in you. I challenge you to become what God called you to be and break those limitations and barriers in your life. Is this easy? No. Is it worth it? Yes. Because I see the long-term value in what I offer. I see the long-term value in the words that I speak. I'm seeing words that I've spoken in other people's lives years ago manifest now. I get calls and inboxes. This one pastor inboxed me. She said, "AB, you saved my life." And I'm like, "I haven't talked to you in years. What did I do?" She listened to a video that I did. She looked at my posts. And what I was putting out was giving her life when she was in a place where she wanted to give up. We're talking about a pastor now. Your gift is not limited to people that you feel is insignificant. Your gift are literally for leaders and governors and countries and territories. Your gift is not confined to your apartment, to your house. Your gift is not confined to the hoopty that you're driving. Your gift is not confined to the area that you live in, but your gift is unlimited to those who need it. Somebody may look at this Facebook Live a week from now, a month from now, and they may reap the value that I'm providing. Because wherever this video or the algorithm, wherever it goes, the words that I'm speaking is going to uplift somebody that wasn't even on the live right now. And that's how I want you to see your gift. I want you to see your gift bigger than what you see it right now. The words that I'm speaking is bigger and more powerful than I can ever realize, because it's going deep down in your spirit, and it causes some things that's been holding you down to loose you. It's causing you to break free from some limiting beliefs that has been hindering you from the last 5-10 years of your life. I need you to understand that the value that you provide this world is nothing. It's nothing compared to the value that you will bring this world. I don't care what you have done already. I don't care if you have seen people get up from wheelchairs. I don't care if you have already traveled all over the world. I don't care how God has used you. Because you have been on this live, you will never look at yourself the same in the value that you provide the world. That's what I want you to see. I think that's what God wants you to know right now. That your value, get this, that your value is so priceless that he sacrificed himself to bring you into this world. That's how valuable your gift is. So when you show up in the full value, what you're telling God is that I honor the gift that you gave me. I honor you. I appreciate the gift that you gave me. The gift that you gave me freely, that you gave me. If you may be called to speak, or you may be speaking and you say, you know what, AB, I want to develop my gift more. I want to cultivate my gift more. That's why I started my business, to help women to cultivate and nurture their gift of speaking and coaching and helping people. The value that you're getting in those trainings is priceless. It's absolutely priceless. It's absolutely priceless. I've took over 12 years to develop a system. If I can say how long it took me to develop these classes, I would say it took me 47 years. Because everything I've been through was a wisdom and knowledge that I can add to the class. Everything I've experienced was added to the class. And as I grow, guess what? The class expands and it grows. So the reboot or the live classes, these are things that I've learned just within the last year, 2 years, that I'm providing for you in the live trainings that are not in the speakers training that I've learned. And then when I learned in 23, guess what? I teach in 24, because I'm learning and growing on a consistent basis, because I understand I am not fully the woman that I'm called. I am evolving into her. I am developing her more and more. I am seeing her worth more and more. And the more I see her worth, the more I may increase prices. I need you to get that. The more worth and the value that you see, the more you increase your prices. Because you understand what you're providing, what you're giving. So me doing a class for $99 and you can benefit from this class for the rest of your life, and all you have to do is take time and apply what you learned, that's the problem. We take classes and we get trainings, but we don't apply what we learn, because we don't see the full value in it, because we didn't invest, or wasn't enough sacrifice in it. Now, how many times when I first started, and people say, well, do you have a discount? Do you go and ask Walmart for a discount? Do you go and ask Target for a discount? They have already put the price on their merchandise of what they see the value was. Because when we operate in our poverty mindset, we always want a discount or a sister girl discount or a family discount. But it's devaluing what I offer and who I am in your life. So I used to say, well, the payment plans is the discount. There is no additional discounts. You can't negotiate the prices for my class. You can't negotiate the prices the things that you offer. Stop negotiating with people and set the price. Stand on it because you see the value in what you provide. Do you know I purchased a $35 book, and the book was only not even 100 pages. And most books are $15 to $20. I paid $35 for the book. Why? Because of the value. The value. The value. I tell most of my clients it's easy for you to sell a $20 book versus a $2,000 coaching package. Because you only think you're worth selling a $20 book, and you don't think you're worth yet being paid $2,500 for somebody to coach with you for 6 weeks. But it takes you developing and maturing and you seeing yourself from that perspective. You got to understand that you are worth it. And because you are worth it, now that means you have to invest to develop it. And that's where I come in. I help you develop that gift. So when you get on stage, when you get in front of the room, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly how to conduct yourself, and you know exactly what to say to get the results that you want. The problem come in because sometimes we don't follow instructions and follow the strategies that we are given when we're being coached and trained. The women that have taken this class, I'm gonna say this, the ones that have taken the class and have taken it seriously, I've been able to see them during the tour get on stage, speak in a powerful way that moves the room. Why? Because they followed instructions. And every instruction that you are given when you're training in your learning process, you may not agree with them instructions. You may feel uncomfortable. You may feel like, I don't want to do this. You may feel like, why do I have to do this? But it's because of the process. You think about Karate Kid. What does painting a fence have to do with karate? It was the technique of up, down. And every trainer have a certain technique to yield the results. So if you have taken some type of training, whether it's coaching or speaking, if you have not seen the results, I need you to ask yourself, did I follow instructions? And if you followed instructions, if you still have not gotten the results, then maybe it's time for some additional coaching. Maybe it's time for some additional training. I get people say, well, I'm already a certified life coach. Okay, if you are a certified life coach, then what is the reason you're coming to me now? Either the branding, the marketing, or the structure. So that means you wasn't following instructions, or you felt like because now I'm a certified speaker, I'm a certified coach, then everything is just going to open up to me. No, we got to get business training. We got to learn how to transition and operate in our gift from operating our gift on the job to a business. There is a distinct difference. And I think I'm going to do a whole training on the transition from being an employee to being a founder or a CEO. There are two different things. And I get people say, well, I want to be like you. Well, you don't know my transition. You don't know my struggles. You don't know the disciplines I had to put in place. There are things I had to do, the work, the inner work, the behind the scenes work that I had to do and continue doing to show up the way I do. Sometimes I don't want to do Facebook Lives. I don't. But guess what? I have to show up. I don't wait for people to call my name. I understand if I turn on the camera, this is my stage. This is my speaking engagement. Because I understand the power of my voice. I understand that somebody that may not never come to my event, they may be on this Facebook Live, they may be somewhere on the World Wide Web that need to hear me. They have never heard of me before, but because how the algorithms work and how God brings your post, brings your video up to somebody who needs to hear what you have to say at that time of their life. That's powerful. That's in the flow of your gift. So if God had called you to do Facebook Lives, amp it up. Because what God is saying, there is somebody on your timeline, there's somebody on this internet that needs to hear your voice. And the only time they can hear your voice unless you show up on camera. So in the speaker's training, I show you how to conduct yourself on camera, how to speak on camera, how to speak on the stage, how to conduct a Facebook Live. I have a system and I have a structure. And if you follow the system and the structure, you will get the results that you want. Most people don't like the way they look on camera. That's just your persona. That's just how you see yourself, but it's not how other people see you. That's you still being powerful in private. This is public. I could have stopped this Facebook Live a long time ago, but guess what? I only stop when God tells me to stop, or if I feel it in my spirit that it's time for me to stop. If I have to come on here every day for an hour and a half, for 2 hours, however long the case may be, until the people come online, they need to be a part of this live. That's what I do, because I understand the power of my voice. I understand that I have to be powerful in public. I have to understand I have to show up in the full power and the full anointing that God has called me to do. We're coming upon a season that God has said, no more hiding. It's time to come to the front of the room. No more hiding. No more being powerful in private. It's time to come to the front of the room. It's time to utilize your gifts and talents. It's time to open your mouth. It's time to really speak what God is telling you to speak. Now it's time to travel the world and to show up. I don't care if you are a preacher, you've been preaching for 10 years. There's still additional training that needs to take place. If you're dealing with people and you're not a certified coach, become a certified coach. I've trained women with doctorate degrees, psychologists, I've trained therapists, I've trained counselors, because they all operate different. I've trained principals, assistant principals, teachers, all I ain't gonna say all of me, but big me. Because my gift make room for me and operate. And I used to say, well, God, why you always send me these educated people? Why are you sending me these educated people? I dropped out of college. I have no degree, but I have a lot of training in me operating my gift. So if I don't know how to do anything else, I know how to operate and show you how to operate in your gift. I say, God, why are you sending me all these educated people? And I understand, because of my gift. Gift. Your education has nothing to do with your gift. And your gift has nothing to do with your education. The line of business that I am in has nothing to do with education or traditional education. It's education, but it's self-education. That means I determine what I learn. Life determines what I learn. And what I learn, I learn by experience. And experience is the best teacher. I can read in a book, or I can take a class that's going to cause me to think and analyze and calculate. But when I'm being trained to operate in my gift, I'm coming from my heart space. Because even the most intellectual person needs my gift. Because I help them put their life and their purpose in a place of perspective. So if you feel like that you're not educated enough, I beg to differ. If you feel like you don't have enough experience, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. It's learning how to operate and flow in that gift. And that's going to require you to be challenged. That's going to require you to have support. That's going to require you to come out of your comfort zone. Getting training is just the first step. It's getting continual coaching, continual mentorship, so that you can be in a place, and not only that you get your gift cultivated in a classroom setting, but you get it cultivated in the atmosphere. So guys, be blessed in your understanding the power and the value of your gift. Guys, be blessed in your understanding the power and the value of your gift. Guys, be blessed in your understanding the power and the value of your gift. If you are enjoying the Fire Girl Masterclass series, click the link, share, comment, let me know where you're listening from. Let me know what platform that you are listening from. Set your reminders, subscribe, all those amazing things that you do. Tag your friends, tag your sisters, because look, I am coming with these masterclass series on a weekly basis, sometimes daily, about however the case may be. But I want you to stay tuned, because yet is best to come. And this is our year of acceleration. So you guys, be blessed, and be blessed. And I will see you in the fire.